Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the grind, welcome back to another Saturday challenge. Can we make $500 in 16 hours today? Well, let's go find out. All right, time is 6 o'clock. We got our first order today. It's our Walmart Sparks, $44, 2 customers, going 11.2 miles, total of 13 items, 14 unit. I didn't have a chance to look at the items because I didn't want that order to disappear, so I took it right away. So we're making our way to Walmart, which is around 5 minutes away, and then we'll start shopping this order. All right, we made it here, so let's look at what we're getting. Hopefully it's not that hard. All right, so let's look at it. Let's review it. Actually doesn't look that bad. All right, let's go get it. Am I good? All right, overall not a bad shop. Customer A had the majority of the items, these right here, and then customer B had a few items. I think it's a total of 6. All right, we're making our way to our drop off. Did have a little difficulty with one of the items where we couldn't find the original, and then tried to do a substitute, and then we eventually found the original, but I didn't realize that in order for me to scan the original, you have to log back out of the app and then log back in to pull up the original item. Then you can scan it through. Kind of wish I knew that a little earlier because I've done that before and I couldn't figure it out, but now we know. Drop off is a total 11.2 miles, which is not too bad. So let's go get these orders dropped off. We got that order dropped off. We're gonna make our way to the business center. It did open up at 7 o'clock. See if we can pick up an order over there. All right, we went up to the business center. There's a couple orders, but they were going super far, so we didn't take any. Made it to Ralph's. Sat here for a little bit until we finally got this offer. $21, going 4.6 miles, single person, 19 items, 27 units. So we should be able to knock it off real quick. All right, so this is what we're getting, guys. Looks pretty easy, so let's go get it. No grandparents. All right, guys, easy shop, less than 15 minutes. I actually know where this is going. This is a catering company that I deliver to at least once or twice a month. So let's go get it dropped off. All right, we got that order dropped off. That batch pay came out to be $22.05 and took us 35 minutes, which is awesome. All right, so we're gonna head over to Costco and get ready for the Costco drop. All right, no wasting around. They dropped the first order, 44, going 9.2 miles, 38 items, 2 customers. Let's go. All right, first one's done out of Costco. 20 minutes, no replacements, no refund. Another 5 minutes to check out. It's not busy there yet, but I'm sure later on it's going to be busy. All right, let's go get these orders dropped off and make our way back to Costco. All right, we just dropped off that order, but my last order that we did at Ralph's, that single person for 21, went up to 27, which is phenomenal. And then this one came in at 45 and change. We are making our way back to Costco. It does say it's busy, as I actually completed that delivery. 5 orders dropped on my screen, but nothing were taken. So we're just gonna head back there. Hopefully we can pick up something really good. All right, we got back and keeping the ball rolling. We got a 47 double going 6.8 miles, a total of 34 items, 36 units. So let's go inside, let's go get it. All right, we're out of there. 25 minutes to shop, probably another like 5 to 7 minutes for checkout. The only downside about dropping this order off, the 163 South is closed, so we're being rerouted around. So it's just normal street, so it's going to take a little bit longer. Usually, this would probably take me around 10 minutes. Now it's going to take around 15 minutes because you got to take the side streets. But it's all good. We got these orders dropped off and make it back to Costco. It is busy over there, so I'm expecting that's going to be like that right up until close. So as long as we just keep on moving and don't sit around, we should be able to come really close or hit our goals for today. right, we got that order dropped off. Batch pay came out to be $47.91. We are making our way back to Costco. Hopefully we can get another one right away like we just did this one. All right, not wasting time, guys. We got a 50 going 6 miles. It is a little heavy on the items, 46 items, 47 unit. It is a triple, but let's go knock it off quick. All right, guys, 32 minutes for 46 items in a crazy busy store. That is really good time. All right, we're making our way to our drop-off. 3 drop-offs. We should be able to knock this off in the next half an hour. Good, I gotta take a pic. So. All right, we just completed dropping off those 3 orders. And that last order I did before that, when that 47, guys, it went up to a 57. Both customers increased the tip, which is phenomenal. And then this one came in at $50.52. We are making our way back to Costco. Hopefully we can pick up another order right away. All right, we're not wasting time, guys. We picked up a 63 going 8.5 miles, total of 36 items, 38 unit. It is a triple shop from Costco. Let's go get it. All right, we're rolling along, guys. Man, 30 minutes to shop. No replacements, no refund. Total drop-off was like 6 point something miles. So let me see, what was, sorry, 8.5 miles. So we should be able to get it done in the next 45 minutes. All right, we made back to Costco after dropping that one off. That batch pay came out to be $64.76. We're gonna grab some lunch and hopefully we can pick up an order right away. All right, we got our next one. We got a 52 triple going 10.9 miles, 38 items, 41 unit. Let's go get it. All right, guys, we are out of there. We are just rolling today, non-stop. This one took around 30 minutes with no replacements, no refund. So far today, guys, we've been doing really good with new replacements and refund. Absolutely zero, which is awesome. Now, it doesn't get a little tricky towards the end of the night because Costco does close at 7, and we're going to come back and try to do one more. And they're starting to deplete their stocks in there, so it's going to be a little scary, but let's go get this order dropped off and we'll deal with that when it happens. All right, if you just hold the door, this is it. We're going up this number 2?
Yeah.
Might need a pitch. How you doing? All right, just completed that delivery. Batch pay came out to be $54.54. We are making our way back to Costco. See if we can get one last order out of Costco before they close at 7. All right, so we did come back to Costco, sat around for a little bit, wasn't able to see anything worth taking, helped my girlfriend shop a batch that she was doing. And then we finally got this order. It's a Vaughn's batch for $45, going 6.3 miles, a total of 3 customers, 24 items, 29 unit. First 2 customers are literally right over the store, and then the third one is just a little bit northeast there, so which is not too bad. So we're gonna head over to Vaughn's, which is 10-minute drive from where I am right now, and start shopping this order. All right, in and out in less than 20 minutes. We did have to refund 1 item, but that was it. Let's go get these orders dropped off. How are we doing today?
Good.
Oh, is she graduating? Two, 3. All right, we just made it to Ralph after dropping that order off. That batch pay came out to be $44.63. Now that's brought us to $389. That means that we need $111 in the next 2 hours and 15 minutes to hit our goal. All right, so we did do an order. We did a $17 single person, 5 items going like 1.5 miles. Now we just got back and we picked up this 32 going 6.5 miles, a total of 19 items. So let's go shop it. All right, so that order crushed my spirits for the night. Man, customer A, who had the majority of the items, she wanted these deli cut meats. The deli was closed. Tried to get her prepackaged one. She wasn't going for it. Then she wanted lobster tails from the meat department. That's closed. She wanted ribeye steaks personally cut from the meat department. That's closed. So she ended up canceling the batch, and we only did customer B, which was just 2 flowers. So batch pay is probably gonna be like $5. All right, let's go get this one order dropped off and see what it is. we are home finally. Oh, what a day today, guys. We were busy all day long, but unfortunately, we came up way shorter than I expected to hit our goal. Well, let's run through the results. As you guys can see here, I'm not going to go through every single result, but you guys can look at the list here. We picked up our first one this morning at 8:28. We picked up our Ralph single person 25 that jumped up to a 27. And throughout the day, mostly those were Costco orders until towards the end of the day where we picked up some Ralph's batches. So we ended up doing a total of $378.19 on Instacart, plus that 44 on Walmart Sparks for a grand total of $422, which is not bad for a Saturday. All right, I hope you guys had a great day out there as well. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get notified when I drop the next video. Until next time, keep on hustling.